stop this type of architecture because we don't have money anymore.
Right, here's the thing.
Which was the last building? You recognize those buildings. Okay, they have tall doors. Tall doors because the Tartarian or whatever you call them, okay, they were giants.
Sorry, what the fuck did you just say to me?
Yeah, the Tartarian, apparently, they were
right,
giants, like 9 feet tall.
You don't need to pour it anymore. Why? Because your body has reabsorbed all of what was contained in your bladder that you would consider waste.
Hey guys, you want to hear a funny story while we're all chatting here? I'm taking a first grader.
Level.
Living on a disk, floating through space, with a tiny sun.
Hey, I'm FTFE and welcome back to the channel that does to stupidity what talking to flat earthers has done to our brain cells. Toon, so when I started this, I'm sure I was a lot smarter.
Well, it's a good thing that NASA sends the, well, to me at least, the IQ protection here.
Yeah, but you're the only one that gets that. Oh, Factzzzzzz is waiting to join. Yes, here he is. Perfect. So yeah, as you might have guessed, Toon and I are here today to have a discussion with our good old friend, our buddy, our pal, Factzzzz apostrophe space S nothing comma but space comma the Factzzzz. We're having a conversation with our dear friend Factzzzz, who is joining us.
It was
today.
Originally gonna you were gonna debate my ugly identical cousin, but you got him grounded.
Well, no, the thing is, his mum called me and she was like, "Look, he hasn't been brushing his teeth like we've been telling him, and until he's actually remembering." Yeah, I know. And he doesn't get the internet privileges until he learns to brush his teeth at least once a day. You know,
once a day, that's a high bar.
I know, but his mum,
like once a month is he can't do that.
Like he'll come out and he'll say, "Mum, I've done it. I've brushed my teeth," and she'll go in and the toothbrush is bone dry. And she's like, "What? You didn't brush your teeth?" And he's like, "I did, Mum. I did." So until he's brushing his teeth, I'm not allowed to debate him.
Yeah,
it's a shame. Factzzzz, are you there, my friend?
He's in the waiting room. He keeps trying to join. I see him trying to join, but then he doesn't join. I don't like it says joining right now.
Jared Henry in the chat says they're almost out of brain cells and they don't have the NASA support. Any advice for them?
Who's out of brain cells?
Jared Henry. Yeah, no, just one of our guys. They've watched so many flat Earth debates that they're struggling. All right, so Factzzzz is one of the smart guys, right?
He thinks he is.
So he phoned me earlier, and
he just sent a thing asking for the link again.
But you're in the
live chat. Oh, now he's not. Look at. Oh my gosh! Click a link.
Yeah.
Join.
Yeah.
He's done it before.
He messaged me earlier just as I was finishing the gym, and he's like, "Can you call me?" I'm like, "I'm just on the way home from the gym. I'll call you when I'm home." He's like, "Why are you lying to me? You don't go to the gym." And then we had to have a massive conversation about how I do go to the gym and how I should stop lying to him.
Of all the things to imagine is a conspiracy, going to the gym is not.
This isn't a conspiracy.
Oh, he's in the waiting room again.
I've pressed admit.
All right. It's hard for boomers like him.
Yeah. So I had another chat with old Lomix earlier.
Who?
The Lomix off of X, the guy that keeps running away from you. Yeah. So
I don't know why he's so scared to talk to me.
I don't know, but he proved that lots of videos of clouds from planes are all fake because the clouds don't move that much in videos from the ISS.
Wow.
But then Dave McKeegan sent me a video of clouds from a plane that don't look like they're moving either. So I guess he's disproved that clouds are real or something. I'm not sure, to be honest.
I don't know. Why can't Facts just join? What is wrong? Oh my gosh.
I know. Thomas Solato says, "Are you American? Why are you showing your guns?" 2 people entered the room.
Oh, there's another one.
There's multiple Facts.
Who knows? It might be the wrong Facts. Be careful.
Middle?
Be ready to mute and switch away if you need.
Yes.
Because in this dimension, there's only one of him.
I hope so. Facts, are you there? You need to unmute yourself. Facts.
He is utterly incapable.
Yeah, so you're in the room now, buddy. You
Utterly.
just press... Yeah. Utterly, yes.
Utterly. Got it. What is your... Hold on, what is your...
Oh, now he's turned off his camera as well. My mic is Avengers.
Okay.
You gotta love flat earthers and tech, right?
Oh, every time.
Larry John, I'm not doing the ads. That's YouTube. I don't decide when that happens. Fax, are you there?
Yes, I'm here. They wouldn't let me join on my phone, and it did, but then it kept kicking me off, so I've had to do it on my laptop.
Right, cool. You're gonna put your camera on for us?
I might do.
Oh, come on, show us that beautiful puss.
Puss.
There you go. Is it on? There you go. I'm in the
Oh,
garden,
wait, actually, you know what? Turn it off. Oh, I was wrong.
Yep, yeah.
Yeah, I'm just doing my thing in the garden, so...
Doing what thing in the garden?
The internet thing.
Right, okay. I mean, you know...
It's going to be difficult. I know it won't, actually. I can turn the light on my phone.
Yeah, so for people in America, garden is British for backyard.
That's correct.
Yeah. Just because you guys in America don't know how to speak. Did Emma try to teach you how to say my name? Did you? I know you were drunk when that was going on. Do you remember?
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try it then. Say my name, Toon.
Sure. All right, Craig.
No.
Craig.
F. See me after class.
Oh, right. MCToon, I've got to love you, man.
Yeah, well, of course you do. He's utterly amazing.
I do. I think MCToon's all right, man. Fuck the rest of the internet. Fuck what everyone else says. We've all got to let.
Wait, are you saying the rest of the internet don't like Toon?
You know, I can't.
That's what you just implied. You were like, yeah, fuck what the rest of the internet says. I like Toon.
Correct. The rest of the internet hate MCToon.
Oh,
I don't like it.
The view of the internet that you have is very narrow.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it's not MCToon. Like, all right, maybe the Globers don't hate you, but the rest of the truth community,
Truth community.
Wait.
Yeah,
the truth community.
Yeah, you've gone way outside the flat Earth boundary. The truth community hate you.
What are the truth community?
Truth community would be like the Tartarians, the mud floods.
What truth is there to Tartarians? I know a Tartarian. He thinks that giants make big doors.
Tartaria, though.
You know, like what else is the truth?
I think I'm stupid.
Shush, Santos.
You know, like aliens, like the pyramids, all like conspiracies. 9/11.
Oh,
so
like
anyone that's into
the people that reject going to the toilet.
And
I
why
went about
that.
Oh, it's nice to know that Santos is being you're doing.
Switch
You know,
phone
I want to be
light
urinated.
on. Oh,
Are you talking to your phone?
Yeah, I'm copying you, Craig. I quite like it.
They're really dishonest.
Turn on torch.
You call me elf again, you're gonna see. You're gonna see what's gonna happen to you.
Perfect.
Yeah, we can't see your face.
Raise it a little higher.
There we go.
A little higher. Right there. Perfect.
Amazing.
Leave it right there. Improved everything.
Right. Well, look, I'm gonna go and fill this up with toilet roll to make a model of your model, and then I'm going to use this raw plug. Well, you'll see what I'm going to do anyway. So, can you just give me 2 minutes to go and do that, or not even that? 30 seconds.
Yes, sure. Just Toon, did he?
Yep.
Did he say he's going to fill a bag with toilet roll to show us our model?
Yeah. He's. I interpret that as he's going to put. He's going to put a brown log in there.
I mean, I don't remember my model in particular having much toilet roll on it. To be fair,
I don't know.
People I've stumbled. Goodbye, good riddance. Fuck you, and I hope you never come back to my channel again. I'm masturbating.
Santos, that channel doesn't exist anymore.
No, thank God.
When I was a young boy, I grew up on the farm. I'm a country boy. And
no, Santos,
I used to fuck the cows and the pigs. I used to fuck the pigs, and the cows would come, and I would pat them and look into their eyes. Pigs look gorgeous, and cows
I'd like to know how my balls
I love
taste.
the look of cows.
Wait, so he wants to know how the balls taste, while Santos wants to fuck pigs and cows. Is there like a connection here?
They somehow probably, form teams like Voltron, and Santos could inform him of the flavor. I'm sure Santos would say something like this.
Yum, 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 yum.
You flat earthers are demented.
I agree. Do you think Fact is going to come back, or is he just maybe like he got confused and he's like, what was I doing?
I don't know. He's chasing a squirrel. So if you didn't see the video I did yesterday, I covered Nathan Oakley, and this is what happened.
And was absolutely humiliated based on my total ignorance of everything I said.
Why is that, Nathan? Why?
Hi, my name's Nathan Oakley, and I have been lying to people about the Earth being flat for a lot of years. I did this to hide the fact I have a small penis.
Oh, it all makes sense. It all makes sense.
Yep. All right, what are you eating? Oh my gosh.
That's my roll-up.
Don't eat roll-ups.
What?
Oh, Lomix told me that tobacco and nicotine is good, and it stops Parkinson's. I mean, to be fair, I imagine it would, because the cancer would kill them, right?
Yeah, they die soon enough that it's not an issue. Yeah. I knew a guy that smoked a lot, and I'm like, dude, what about health? He's like, oh, well, that the last 10 years of your life is when you spend the most money on medical bills. I'm just saving money. I'm like, no, you're just moving to that 10 years earlier.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you're still going to need that medical help.
Yeah, but you know what? He's since quit, and he's gotten into being healthy and stuff, so good for him.
Good for him.
Yeah. So facts, I've got a confession. I didn't do my 100 press-ups today. I've only managed to do 90 today. I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, you can keep playing Let's Pretend, Craig. You don't look like a man that does 100 press-ups a day. Correctly.
Say again? A push-up. Do you see this?
Okay.
Yeah, I saw it.
I could do the final 10 now if you want, and then I'd be up to 100 for the day.
All right. Stop showing off.
He told me earlier that I don't need to go to the gym. It's a scam. I just need to be in prison for 3 months.
No, I didn't say you need to be in prison. I said you can do cell workouts or squatty workouts like in the army do.
Squatty workouts.
Yeah, just so you know, buddy, the army people use gyms as well.
It's all a scam.
It is a scam. Thank you, McToon. Well said.
It's all a scam. Yeah, getting healthy is a scam.
Yeah. So why don't you talk us through, Fax, what it is you're doing? Because in case anyone doesn't know, our friend Fax here is what we would call a flat earther. He doesn't believe the Earth is a globe, or that NASA tell the truth, or that physics is real, or that hygiene is to be followed the way that science advises. And he would severely suggest that we stop listening to anyone about anything and just figure it out ourselves or something. I'm not sure. But he is here today to show us how our model is incorrect. And I, for one, am excited to, because I think between the two of us, we've probably done over 2,000 debates. Wouldn't you agree?
Well, it's probably not that high, but let's just say many. How about that?
Yeah, well, to be fair, one debate counts as a many for our health, really. But yeah, so we've done a lot. And in all of those times that you've debated Flat Earther or Moon Landing Denier, how many times have you seen evidence for their claims?
Oh, they don't believe in evidence. They believe in nuh-uh.
Right.
That's their main thing.
So you would say less than one?
Less than 0.
Oh, right. Yeah, it makes sense. Well done. Cool. So, the fact, in this instant, you could be the very first flat earther to present evidence for your claim. I'm excited.
4 flat Earth. That's the big thing. They never even try.
No.
Never. Right. Every once in a while somebody tries, but they generally never try to have evidence for flat Earth. All they do is they say, well, I don't understand the globe, therefore flat. That's essentially their position.
So, yeah. So how did we get it right there? Fax, I don't want to obviously strawman you. Was everything we said correct?
Yes. A lot of people they don't do their homework. It's like an echo chamber from the gods, Eric DeBay, filtered down through Dave Wise, filtered down through Jeren, filtered down through the new guy, Sit. Like it's just actually.
Hey, Toon, what does Whitsit think about himself, really? What's his thoughts on how his intelligence is?
Oh. They're just ignorant.
That's what he thinks.
Oh, right. Yeah, makes sense. But you, facts are different. You have got the facts, yes?
Well, I believe
Flat Earth, right? And I'm just a loser.
I agree with it. I mean, I'm not going to argue with you. Yeah.
Bro, you just made me look ridiculous.
You did it yourself, to be fair, Whitsit.
And then, it's different. I mean, you've automatically lost if you don't have a model, and Austin says this.
We don't have a model.
So, you lost. Flat Earthers lost. If you don't have a model, you can't test it to see if it's correct. So you've automatically lost.
To be fair, McToon, you don't have a model either, and nor does Craig. All you have is information that you've been told and taught, and we're going to get into all this. It's not your model. It's just information you've been told and taught, and you're repeating.
No, it's actually mine. It's named Craig Stanley McNeil's Model of the Earth. That's the official title.
Well, all right. Believe what you want.
But anyway, the model, whether it's ours or
let's see it.
Bob's or Fred's, might even be Jim's, I'm not too sure. Whoever it belongs to, I think it's time for you to show us how wrong it is.
All right, let's see it. No, how right his is, Craig. You're doing it wrong.
Oh, they don't
He's
have
showing
models.
how right his model is. Okay.
Is this what one of your kids drew?
But that's not your model there, Fax.
No, this is
show us your model. Show us the positive proof, as you say.
I don't have one. All I can do is prove that your model is incorrect.
So you automatically lose.
No, because I'm not the one.
You already lost. Before we started, you lost.
No, I haven't. You're the one making a claim. I haven't even asked you to prove it. I'm here to disprove the claim that you're making because it's bullshit.
You will be the first. So you didn't. There's no evidence, guys. I'm sorry for the false alarm. There's no evidence, but maybe you could also be the first flat earther to disprove the globe, because no one else has done that.
Okay, right, okay, I can, and I'm going to do it now. So, can you see this picture?
Yeah, I've got one on my fridge. It's very similar from when my daughter drew it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
That's nice that he moved. It's not in crayon, at least.
No. Can you let me have the floor for at least 30 seconds without talking, gentlemen, please?
Cool.
Okay.
I'll make a bong.
Right. This is a picture of a sphere. On top of the sphere, there's a man standing there. The line going out is like your eyesight, or like just not even your eyesight, just a straight rule level, just a straight piece of wood, string, laser, whatever you want to call it.
Well, it's more his foot line, isn't it? Because it's his feet, right?
The thing on the side there is a building. Okay.
Cool.
I was going to try and do it with that, and that would be the building on the side of it, and then I'd have that. Oh, hang on. It's very difficult because it's all asked about tit on a camera. Well, it's easier if I just do it in the book, show it in the book way, because let's let the camera focus. Right. You're saying in your model that the Earth's a sphere, is that correct?
Yes. Well, okay. a nearly perfect sphere. An oblate spheroid, if you will.
Okay. So, when you stand on a sphere, if you look north, south, east or west, you're always looking down at a curve. You can never look up. Is that correct?
Except for topography, of course. Mountains and hills and stuff, yeah.
No.
Sorry, did you say if you're on a curve, you could never look up?
Correct.
Why couldn't you look up?
Think about it.
Why couldn't you just tilt your head up and look up?
No, you can never look up the curve. You can only look down the curve.
He's poorly describing seeing the horizon.
Well, yeah, you cannot see over the horizon. You are correct.
No, look. Right, wherever you stand on this sphere, you can only look down. You can only look down in any direction. If you stand here,
yeah. If you look to the horizon, you are looking down. That is correct. Yes.
If you stand here and you're looking up, it's still going away from you and down. Do you see what I mean?
Yes. Yes.
In any direction. Do you agree on that?
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Not including topography.
All right. I don't know what topography is, so
if there's a mountain in front of you, you have to look up.
Yes. Okay. If there's a mountain in front of you, is the mountain, as I've shown in this picture, with the man standing here? There's a mountain. We'll just call this thing on the side here a mountain or a building, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
When you look, it's on the curving away from you, curving down from you. You can never look the other way. Anyway, that's really irrelevant. What is relevant is the distance and circumference of this sphere. Okay, so whatever it is, 8 inches per square mile plus the last bit of the equation that all the other flat
no, hold on. No, that's not the equation for the curve of Earth. That is the drop from a tangent at sea level.
Well,
the numbers.
It's not even the correct drop from tangent. He said per square mile.
Oh no, yeah,
mile
right.
Squared.
Yeah.
God, are you going to be awkward or are you going to try and help me?
We're trying to help you, but you said the wrong formula.
Okay, all right. What is the correct formula? And
the formula for the curve of Earth is 1 degree per 69.1 statute miles.
Yes, and we went through this last time. Which, oh my God, on that other pad I've left somewhere else, and I've ripped. No, I've still got your pages, Craig, but I've ripped the one out of McToon's up in anger because I didn't get to finish the show with you, McToon. So sorry about that. All right, so every degree you go forward, it's a drop of what?
It's a curve.
It's a curve of 1 degree per 69 miles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Say that slowly.
Toon?
1 degree every 69 miles.
and there's 360 degrees in a sphere.
Yes. So if you times 360 by 69.1, you find out what the circumference of the Earth is.
Okay. So
it's 24,876 miles.
Okay, what I'm trying to ask is where the man's standing on top of the sphere, and it goes, you say 1 degree, so every 1 degree going away from him is 69 miles. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. So
drop.
Drop. So
no, we're not talking about drop.
Yeah. It's a curve. So if you from the center of that circle, right, split the circle into 360 equal segments.
Yep.
Each one of those segments would equal 69.1 miles on the surface of the Earth.
Okay, so as you're going down the curve, when you go 1 degree down the curve, you've travelled 69 miles.
Yes, exactly.
Fucking brilliant. Right. So, do you see the straight line where the man's standing coming off?
Yes.
Right.
That's called a horizontal tangent. That's what you're looking at there.
Thank you. I apprate that.
And that's what the 8 inches per mile squared would apply to.
Yeah. Now I can sound all sort of special and different, and like I know what I'm talking about.
You do.
What was it called again? The horizontal
tangent.
Tangent. Forgotten already. Right. So 69 miles.
I'm not prepared for
that. Every 1 degree you go down the curve. So if you're standing there and that building is 2 degrees away from you, that would roughly be 140 miles down the curve.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So my question is, if it's from where the man's standing and where the building is, if it's 140 miles and the building is, say, what's the tallest building or average height of a building?
The average height of a building? I don't know.
Average height of a building?
Yeah. So 13 stories. I could guess it's probably like 6, 12 to 120, about 135 feet. Probably a 13-story building.
Why are we guessing at average height of buildings? What's that going to do?
Because what I'm saying is, when we looked across that lake, and you said it's a mirage across Chicago or wherever.
I didn't say it was a mirage.
I know. Okay,
that was the weather, man. I mean, it technically is a mirage. It's refractive effect, which you can.
Should we leave water? Let's leave water out of it. Yeah. Right.
Water.
If you're standing,
we're not talking about water.
Oh, I'm asking to leave water out of it. I was talking about water. If we're standing on this Earth, on the sphere, and we're looking straight out, and the building is where the building is, which is 2 degrees down the curve, which is roughly 138 miles.
Yeah.
Okay. Would you be able to see that building?
Depends how high the person is.
Yeah.
It depends how high.
Yeah.
Okay. The person's 6 foot tall.
Okay, and how high are they above the surface of whatever's between?
They're not.
There's no water. You said, right?
There's no water. No. This is
all right. So what's on the surface between the observer and the building?
Nothing. This is hypothetical. I can only do it this way because I can't find somewhere on Earth. I probably could find somewhere on Earth.
So hypothetically, it's 140 miles of relatively level ground. Yeah.
Well, no. You just said it's a curve. So it's not level, or level to you is curve. Yes,
level is a curve. Yeah. That's the definition of level.
Yeah. That's right. Well, that
you don't get to argue that.
That's just. I
don't get to argue that. I've got citations. I've got receipts. You don't.
I've seen it before, McToon, with Craig taught me that, and I'm not arguing it. If that's what you. It does sound very confusing, though. But anyway, I stand corrected. If that's what it says and it's documented and it's written, but we will get into who wrote it and the reasons why they wrote it. So you're saying that on the curve.
I'll just real quick. I'll show you right here. This is a book on surveying.
Yep.
Eighth edition.
Yep.
Right here it is. Right here. This curve is level. Right. It says level lines. These two curving lines here are defined as level. Okay. This isn't recent. The surveying has been using this terminology for centuries.
So McToon, what would be see that dollar bill? Dollar bill. Open it up again, please. Open it up again. I know it's special. Open it up again, please.
Yeah, there you go.
Right. What would you call the edge of the $2 bill from the 2 to the 2?
Flat. That's the word you're looking for.
Okay,
yeah. Flat is different from level. The wall behind me is flat. Right? But it's not level. Right?
So what do you use to measure when a bricklayer's laying bricks? What do they use to check if the bricks are flat?
They might use a straight edge.
Or maybe a spirit level.
Oh, bingo! There it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
They use the
spirit levels work by being perpendicular to gravity at all points.
Yeah.
Do spirit levels resemble the $2 bill from the 2 to the 2?
No, I don't think I could go into a shop with a spirit level and try to buy something. I think they'd be annoyed.
Do spirit levels look like the curve on this thing I've drawn, or do they look like the straight line that I've drawn?
Spirit levels are significantly more curved than the surface of the Earth.
Yeah.
So you're telling me a spirit level's not flat?
No, it's significant. I'll say it again. I'll say it slower than just a second, Craig. A spirit level, the straightest spirit level that you could find, is more curved than the surface of the Earth.
Another way to say that is it's flat to within a margin of error.
So it is flat.
To within a margin of error.
Well, you know what? I think, Fax, maybe you could tell us what you think margin of error means.
That's like parallax. It's like plus or minus, like tolerance.
Tolerance. There you go. It's not like parallax. Here, I'll give you an example. Here is a ruler.
Yes.
Right. And on this ruler,
which is what? Straight, level, or curved?
It's not level. It's straight here, but this is not machined to a higher tolerance than the curve of the Earth. So this here is very likely more curved than the surface of the Earth. Anyway, so the tolerance here, the margin,
actually get committed to an insane asylum for saying this.
It's provable actually. Anyway, the topic is margin of error. So this ruler here on the top is centimeters, and it has a mark every 1 millimeter. So if you were to measure something with this ruler here to the millimeter, the margin of error of every measurement here is at least plus or minus 0.5 millimeters. That's the margin of error of this ruler.
Yes.
So when the edge of this ruler, right, the straightness of the edge of this ruler is machined at the factory, they're going to have some tolerances that are allowed at the factory. The tolerances allowed at the factory are going to be more tolerant of a deviation from straight than the surface of the Earth deviates from straight over this short of a distance. You get that?
Yes, I did get that. Sorry. Yeah, but it's such a small tolerance, and you said that the Earth's machines. The Earth's not machined.
No. The machine tolerance when they cut this at the factory when they build this.
Right. Look.
Are you at an airport?
Yeah. I live near an airport.
Oh, could you ask them to stop flying while we're doing our debate?
That'd be a good idea. Actually, I'll call up NASA and have them stop. Hold on a second.
Top man, McToon.
Wait, hold on. I'm getting a phone call. Hello.
Hello.
It says McFlatty, but it's just a fart
I'm just
sound.
going to phone God and just get this sorted once and for all. God, you know...
NASA, yeah, could you... Hold on. You know Fax? Fax, yeah, he's debating us right now. Yeah, could you... Yeah, the airplanes. Yeah, stop right now. Just don't send them right... Okay, all right.
Just for a little bit.
All right. Just, yeah, for a bit. Yeah, okay. Right. You want me to say it now? Hold on. I'm not gonna... I don't want to say... People are watching... Oh, fine. Love you too.
I love you, NASA.
All right. Yeah. Tomorrow? Oh, I'm busy tomorrow. Friday. Okay. Friday. Yeah. All right. Bye.
Do they need any flat Earth apprentices at NASA?
No, I thought
you put a good word for me as a flat Earth apprentice for NASA.
Yeah, you didn't hide your camera.
Did I not mute myself?
No. Toon, I keep getting phone calls. It says McFlatty, but when I answer, it's just fart sounds.
All right, look, I'm going to have to...
Yeah, okay.
Hurry this along, guys, because I've got 34 minutes of battery and there's other guests in the house. I can't be too loud and all that. So, all right, my point is, without holding the book up, if you every 2 degrees you go, it's 138 miles of curvature. If you was even laying on the ground or put a camera on the ground, would you be able to see a building of 140 foot? Yes or no?
At 140 miles away, a 14-story building? No.
Right.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because
the curvature of the Earth will be in the way, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then bring it in 1 degree, 70 miles. Would you be able to see a building of 140 foot?
Possibly.
If the camera's on the ground? Hold on. The camera's on the ground or at 6 feet high?
On the ground.
No.
No, you wouldn't see it. No. Not at 70 miles. No.
Half a degree? 35 miles?
Probably not. No.
No, not with the camera right on the floor. No.
Yeah, you're not going to see the building. Certainly not going to see the building. No.
Now put the camera at like 6 foot high, and it's a possibility at 6 to 9 miles. Maybe depends on the refractive conditions.
That's it's unlikely to actually make out and resolve any details, but you could potentially get light there depending on ducting.
He didn't say duct tape. He said ducting.
Not the ducks that fly in the air and quack. Not that kind of ducting.
I know. I've been thinking about this and about the light hitting the back of the curve as far as you can see, and I think that's probably what I would call perspective and refraction, regardless of what it says in your books and that. I think it's the furthest you can see.
We don't need to worry about what it says in the books.
Could you show us? Well, Craig, could you show us how to calculate perspective on your diagram there?
Oh, this would be first.
Would be to your perspective.
Yeah, like show us the process of calculating the effects of perspective over distance.
Well, it's where Craig's helped me with this a bit. It's where everything merges into one, and that's like, so it goes straight like the train tracks, and it looks like the train tracks are getting closer together.
Oh, that's not perspective.
Okay, what's that then?
Yeah, that's just getting too small to see. That's a different thing. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know then, McToon. I don't know.
Oh, okay, all right.
Not
I was getting excited there for a second. I guess I shouldn't have gotten excited, Craig.
Well,
what was I thinking?
We don't know of a way to calculate perspective. We've been trying to find out.
Yeah, apparently it's not possible. Globe Slayer, who's on Twix, he thought when I debated him, he's like, he didn't think it was actually possible to calculate perspective. So I showed him how to do it.
Which is?
Solving triangles.
Solving a triangle?
Yes. Yeah, here, hold on. I can go through, yeah, hold on. This is good. I'm gonna share my screen, Craig. Can you make it full screen here in a second?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Let's see here. Here we go. All right. So, all right. Is everybody? Can you see that?
Yes, we can.
All right. So here is. I was recently. I was downtown Minneapolis, and the IDS Tower is the tallest building in Minnesota, and so there's a picture of it looking up from the base of it, and so I did that so that I knew the position of it because I have GPS turned on in the photographs, so I know the location of that photograph. So this is right underneath the bottom of it, and what I did is I stood there and I looked around different directions to see if I could see like 2 blocks away with a clear line of sight. So then I'm like, yep, if I go east, I can do that. So I walked east 1 mile, and here's the map of how far I went there. I got the exact positions there. And it was 522.9 feet away that I walked. And then I used the theodolite app in my phone, and I measured the angle. So right up to the top edge of the building there is 55.6
You're going to need a flat earth for that.
And then then I measured the angle to the base of the building. It's a little hard to see, but this is negative 0.3 degrees is the angle there. I put those two together. That gives me 56.5 degrees, right? So now here comes I'm going to jump down to, I did it twice. I did another one 2 blocks away. I'm just going to show you the first one here. So here is the orthographic view of what I did there. You see that?
Or as Nathan would like to say, Muppet vision.
Yeah, Muppet vision. Yeah, but he's obviously we're going to find out if this actually works. So the angle that I measured to it was 56.5 degrees. And I was 522.9 feet away. And so I saw, so that's a triangle, right? You see that? You see the triangle that we're right? And then here is the when I saw the triangle, you can see in black text is the 1 block away, and blue text is the 2 blocks away. So the 522 feet away, I solved that triangle. Solving a triangle is an application of perspective when you're doing these types of measurements here. And that measurement there gives me the height of the IDS Tower of 772.3 feet. And the blue text there, when I was 2 blocks away, I got 774.2 feet. So how tall is the building actually? That building is actually 775.6 feet. So I was all of just over 3 feet off in my measurement of the height of the IDS Tower by applying perspective. So that's how you do it. You solve the triangle. In fact, on this page, I have the solutions to the triangles right here linked so people can look at it themselves, do the math themselves. So there you go. That is the process. Now, I'm not going to go over the trig for you, probably a little bit of a challenge, but no need for that. You don't have to understand the trig. You can just use a triangle calculator. So there you go. That's how you calculate perspective.
Thank you. So is perspective the vanishing point, or is
it has nothing to
nothing to do with it? What is perspective then?
I just went over it with you.
Yeah, I know, but what is it?
Were you not paying attention?
Oh, I was. You told me how to do it.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So to put it simply, perspective is when things are farther away, they appear smaller. For example, if I had let's say that I had with me in my hand right now a plastic cow.
Yeah.
And if you put it right up close to your face there, it would appear really large, even though it's just a little toy cow. And then if you moved it farther away, right, it would get smaller. And let's say you moved it so far away that it's across the field and you made it bigger. Let's say you made that plastic cow. Let's just use a real cow, right? So you'd have one cow near you that's small. And then you'd have another cow on the other side of the field, and that's far away.
That's smaller.
It would appear smaller. Even though it's actually bigger, it's far away, so it appears smaller.
Like I said about the train tracks, but narrowing in, like it'd be like street lights that are the same height that are going.
The angular distance between the two tracks when they're close, and when they're far it gets smaller as they get farther away.
I agree. So, is there like an army air base, or is there somewhere on Earth where the gradient or the degree thing we just talked about in miles that you can like over the? I don't like the water thing because that changes a lot. Like, you know, the people keep saying, some globers keep saying it's a mirage, and other flat earthers say it proves that the Earth's flat. When you can see that building across the lake or the river or whatever it is, the Chicago building, is it? You know what we was talking about last time?
Yes.
So how's that possible then?
How's it possible? Well, when you actually apply the prediction for the globe, you find out that it matches perfectly.
No. But how's it possible to see it if it's meant to be below a curve?
It's not meant to be below a curve.
Yeah,
that's easy.
And if it is slightly below the curve, the reason you can see it is because the refractive condition have caused light to bend in such a way that it has apparently brought the image of those buildings above the curve slightly for you to see. But what you will notice in that mirage is that the bottom of those buildings is still missing.
Yeah, what's that? Why is that the case?
I've got a Rubik's Cube as well, McToon. I'm useless at it, but I love it. I should go and get mine and we could have a competition, I'm sure.
Yeah, let's do that. We'll have a competition.
All right, another time.
What do I win if I solve it faster than you?
Another increase in your ego, I'd imagine.
Okay.
A sportsman's bet, because I'm not financially secure these days.
Oh, okay.
All right. Basically, what I'm saying is, are you really going to put it all on like the heat or a mirage, or like it's physically in your model? We've just agreed that whatever way you look, it curves down.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
But here's the important thing, Facts. Our model includes refractive effects.
Okay. But it still doesn't. It's still, even if it's a refractive effect on your model, it still should be below the curve. You still shouldn't
not
be able
with
to
the
see
refractive effects. The refractive effects is what allows you to see it, even though it is over the curve.
But physically, you shouldn't be able to see it because in your
without
model,
refraction, no. But our model includes refraction.
About refraction for a second, please.
Well, I can't because that's part of our model.
Yeah, I know. We're going to get.
Yeah. Why would we ignore it?
We're not going to ignore it. We're going to get to that. So physically, that building is below the curve, and you shouldn't be able to see it, and that proves the globe. Is that fair to say?
It matches the globe.
It matches the globe.
Yeah, and it does not match the flat Earth prediction.
Well, it does, because you can see the building and you shouldn't be able to see it.
If the Earth was flat, you'd be able to see the bottom.
But to be clear, you should be able to see it on the globe. But for flat Earth, there is no reason why the bottom of a building should be blocked.
But you shouldn't be able to see any of it. You shouldn't be able to see it.
But you should be able to see it, right? Here's the problem. You are incorrectly you are incorrectly claiming what the globe predicts. So if you're going to be saying what the globe predicts, you need to at least get it right. Shouldn't you at least have the honesty of getting the globe prediction correct?
Okay. I'll stand corrected if I've got that bit a bit muddled up. But look, right, I see the picture you've put up on the screen. Yeah.
So this is what you see. This is the mirage, okay? And these lines here represent what light is doing. This graph on the side shows you that all that is required for the light to do this is for the temperature to be slightly different. So you can even move
vertically.
This and
vertically.
You can even move the temperature gradient, and it will show you that if refraction is different, you'll be able to see different things. If I move this one at the top to the side,
it will actually good. I like this.
Bring it up. Bring it to the side. And this can show you all, depending on what the light is doing, it will look very, very different. Depending on the temperature of the air above the water. And I think we can even change it and to show you what it would look like if it was flat.
So Craig and McToon, would refraction still work without water?
Yeah, but over water refractive effects are greater because it causes a much higher lapse rate above the surface of the water.
Okay, so would
do you know why?
Yeah,
do you know why?
Because of the heat.
No, well, yeah, it has to do with temperature. Typically, water is cooler than the air.
Yes.
And it's cooler than dirt.
Yes.
So it tends to have a higher index of refraction gradient or a higher lapse rate.
Well, the bit I don't understand is how, if the building's meant to be physically beneath the curve and not visible, how can light make it visible?
Because it curves. The light curves.
Okay.
Do you see on the diagram there? Do you see the rays of light that he's showing? Yeah, they're curving.
I think it's amazing. I think this is a really great demonstration, and I'm really impressed.
Well, this is based on what you got to understand is that this is based on physics, reality. This is based on hundreds of years of quantifying refraction, and knowing what effects refraction has when it's going through certain temperature gradients. So the fact is that the standard refraction that we get on Earth is not anywhere outside what we would expect to be able to see this.
Okay then, let me play devil's advocate. What if, well, I believe the Earth's flat. So if the Earth's flat, how would refraction work then? Would it make the buildings stick up in the air?
Refraction would work very different on a flat Earth because refraction is so pronounced on the globe because the atmosphere above the globe is also curved. So the light's path travels through that curved gradient. If the Earth was flat, the gradient wouldn't be curved, so there would be much less refractive effects over distance.
I don't think it would be much less. I think it'd be pretty similar, actually, Craig.
Definitely not similar. I mean,
it would still cause distant objects to appear higher.
Yeah.
Not only would the horizon would have to rise to eye level, as has been said by Dubé for 10 years, it would have to actually be above eye level.
Oh, guys, I might have
which we almost never see.
I might have to cut this short because my laptop's got 15 minutes left.
Don't you have an extension cord in
do,
England?
but not this long, and there's other people in the house that I can't disturb at this time of night. But we can definitely do a part 2 if that's all right. And this is what I wanted to say, yeah. I've agreed with most of the stuff you've said, yeah, and the way it does fit your model. However, it does seem to deny basic physics. If something's behind the curve, you shouldn't be able to see it.
As a man with a physics degree, as a man with a physics degree, I feel like I could be a representative for physics. And we had a meeting and we disagreed with you. Physics, the physics of refraction, says that seeing that is possible. Now, if there was no atmosphere on Earth, then you probably would never be able to see that.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Because there would be no refractive effects.
Okay.
But we do have an atmosphere, so we have to consider the refractive effects.
Okay, so you could also, playing devil's advocate, say that it could be a flat Earth, because I know you've done all your model and showed your diagrams and everything.
We checked, though.
No, but because you can see the buildings, it could also be flat.
Well, if in order for it to be flat, it would have to match the prediction for flat Earth, which means you must see all the way to the ground because there's nothing between the observer and the base of those buildings, so there would be nothing blocking it.
Yes, McToon, this is what I'm going to try and do for my homework because I love coming and talking to you and Craig. I'm going to try and find a piece of ground with nothing, like an airport or something, or a desert, or something in Dubai, where there's nothing in the way, and we've got like 1 degree or half a degree, and where we shouldn't be able to see a building and we can see it, and if we can or can't see it, then that should prove that if it's flat or a globe. And also, I just want to finish on this, right? I don't know if you're aware, but in the about 1890, there was a family that basically went against Christianity and championed another religion called Judaism. Now, in certain countries,
never heard of that. Have you, Toon?
Well, it's a fact. It's a fact. And basically, Karl Marx, he was putting all the priests to death and in camps. In the UK, Ireland, and America, they were put into asylums.
Who was doing this?
They were put into asylums if they didn't agree with the Judaism. Now, this same family.
Where?
Hang on a second.
Wait. I'm curious. Who did this and where?
I'm going to say the family name at the end.
Oh,
okay.
Where was it?
What
country?
They didn't agree with Judaism. Okay.
And the teachings of Judaism, and also it from this family. It filtered down to Carl Jung, to most of your greats, so to speak, the people that you would look up to and give creditations for teaching stuff in college and universities. Now, my point is, this family funded all the education system, all the sexual health system, all. Yeah.
Is he going to say the Rothschilds?
Yeah. They did.
And they put people in jail if they didn't agree with Judaism.
That was before
Judaism.
That was before the Rothschilds.
Is this a new one of those new religions? I've not heard of it before.
No. Like the Torah and the Tabernacle, like Jewish folk. I'm not being disrespectful. I'm not being an anti-Semite.
Oh, right. You're talking about Judaism, which came before Christianity.
Yes.
No. Very much parallels Christianity. Okay.
Oh, it's going to run out soon. But basically, what I'm saying is everything you've learned comes from these one families. They were the ones to introduce the vowel change, A-E-I-O-U. They were the ones to introduce the way the school curriculum.
But they didn't decide the physical laws of the universe, though.
Yeah. And are you now? Just so you know. I understand that you're parroting a whole lot of things for which you have no evidence. So here's your homework.
I do. Oh, okay.
Find the evidence.
I've got it.
The evidence.
I've got it on this phone. I was looking at it before I come on here, and it tells you what year they took over this country.
That's not evidence. That's just claims.
Oh no, these are all government.uk websites. They're all official. They're not. It's not off Wikipedia or anything stupid like that.
That says the Rothschilds did it.
Rothschilds, there's three families involved in it. That basically, what I'm trying to say to you is, you've put all your eggs in one basket, and the information you've been given is the information they've chosen to give you. So, when they've looked at, you say, the laws, thermodynamic laws, this law, that law. Well, they're the ones that decided what you got to learn. And what
actually, the Rothschilds had nothing to do with the laws of thermodynamics.
No, and the Rothschild also had zero to do with the education system in the southwest of England.
Yeah. Oh, he froze. Darn.
Oh, his laptop must have died.
It's a good look there. He's just so gullible. He's just like
anything, isn't it?
Somebody said it, therefore I'll totally buy it.
Literally anything is a conspiracy. Like, honestly, he phoned me earlier to convince me that gyms were a conspiracy. Yeah. And that all I need is his buddy to do some cell workout, and I would have lost the 8 stone in 2 months instead of a year.
Wow. Amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I would have probably died if I lost 8 stone in 2 months.
That
he's back.
So for the Americans, stone is a really weird British unit of weight that even though they're a
14
country
pounds
that pretends to be in favor of the metric system.
Our cars still measure miles per hour.
They're in miles per hour?
Yeah, our cars still measure miles per hour, or road signs are miles per hour.
And how tall are people?
I'm 6'1".
It's all in imperial units?
Well, I'm 182 centimeters, but I'm 6'1". If someone asked me how tall I am, I said I'm 6'1".
Okay. So people are measured in imperial, but and distances are, but like if you're gonna go buy some liquid, like at the pub, what do you buy?
Be in milliliters.
Okay. Do you buy a pint? Do you have a pint?
Well, yeah, it is a pint, but the definition of a pint is a certain amount of milliliters in the UK, and it has to be that amount, otherwise it's not defined as a pint. But yeah, we technically still do say it's a pint. 500 milliliters, right? Yeah. The UK does completely pretend to be in the metric system, but uses imperial. We lie.
I think in the U.S. there was a law that was like we're going to be metric somewhere back in the 70s, but nobody ever did anything because there was nothing to kind of make it happen.
Are you there, Facts?
Oh, I wonder if he's trying to get back on his phone.
It says that his mic's on. Oh no, he's gone.
It's very strange that he didn't at least think ahead to get an extension cord out before the people in the home that he's living in.
Well, I don't think his extension cord would have been long enough to go outside to the airport that he was apparently broadcasting from. For some reason.
Oh, lovely.
Why is my ring flashing at me?
Your ring is flashing?
Yeah, my Samsung Galaxy Ring gets very confused because I don't have a regular sleep cycle, so it thinks I should be asleep.
Oh.
So it's trying to measure my body heat and my blood oxygen, but I'm not asleep, so it won't let me. All right. I've got to say, I don't normally, have good things to say about big companies and stuff, right? But the Samsung Galaxy Ring, despite what people think about the technology or anything, I was very, very impressed that I got a discount on this because I'm a military veteran. Why would Samsung care that, that's a South Korean company. Why would they care that I'm a British military veteran? But when I went to buy it, there was the option, and it's quite a sizable discount off of it. It's like 28% or something. And just because I could prove that I'm a veteran, and I thought that was incredible. Why?
That's cool.
I know. But it also has been very handy. Monitors my health, lets me know if I'm going to get ill, so I can, do something about it in advance. I can keep track of my heart when I'm working out and stuff. And I don't like watches, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't like watches either. My wife has a Fitbit watch.
Yeah.
And she likes it. It's cool. But yeah, I don't. I'm like, I could never. Long ago, I'd wear a watch and I'd hit the walls with it. But how does that get charged? Is it inductive?
There's a case it just sits into. The case has about 5 charges in, and then the case itself wirelessly charges. So it's got monitor for your heart, for your blood oxygen, for your temperature. It's got about 7 days of battery. I've been really quite impressed with it. Apart from the fact that grade 5 titanium is apparently not completely scratch proof. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it's quite
too close.
Scratched.
It's out of focus.
Quite scratched there. You can just see at the back there, it's quite scratched. Oh. But it's on the bit that sits underneath your fingers. You don't really notice it. It's trying to measure me now. Yeah. And I do see the Green Lantern Power.
the IDS Tower thing that I did there?
Yeah.
I did that. I was watching Oakley. I've been reviewing Oakley lately. And they're like, well, we don't see an orthographic view. Like, nobody claimed we see an orthographic view. orthographic view is a way to visualize basically perspective.
Yeah.
You could do it without drawing a diagram if you want. But anyway, I did that diagram to show that orthographic view is completely useful, and anybody claiming that you can't use orthographic view is simply lying. So flat earthers, go measure the height of the sun. You can use orthographic view to do it, but it doesn't work. So then they have to claim that orthographic view doesn't work. But here's what's funny about Oakley. Oakley imagines that celestial navigation works using orthographic view. He imagines it works that way. Of course, it doesn't.
But he has a tiny, tiny brain. He is a very, very silly, silly man.
That's true.
You have to remember, this is the guy that woke up his wife to tell her that he had figured out the Earth is flat. Now, let's just hypothesize here, Toon, right? So you've been sitting at your computer for hours, right? Your wife's happily in sleep in bed. It's now 3:30 in the morning, and in your sleep-deprived, stupid adult brain, you all of a sudden realize the Earth is flat. Oh my God. You run upstairs. You shake your wife awake. Honey, the Earth is flat. What happens to you?
I don't know. I would think that probably it eventually leads to divorce.
I mean, you say you don't know because I assume you are unconscious at this point, right? You don't wake a sleeping woman. That's a recipe for brain damage.
That's a bad idea. Yeah.
Just don't. If there's an earthquake, right, and you try to wake your wife up, and she says 5 minutes, you give her 5 minutes. It doesn't matter. There's an earthquake. She gets up when she gets up. Okay.
Well, especially you don't go doing that. You don't go wake up your wife, Oakley, to tell her that you're stupid. She already knew you were stupid.
Yeah, she figured that out.
Right? She married you. She knows. She's aware that you're stupid, Oakley.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she divorced him as well.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a rumor, right?
Yeah.
I think it's a funny rumor. But did you see on Monday, his video was 21 minutes long and it just cut out?
Oh, his stream.
Yesterday was Oakley's birthday, no live stream. Today, I don't know if he did one. But I was looking at like a year ago, his panel was a whole bunch of people, right? He had 10th Man and hold on a second. We're being interrupted for something important. Here we go. We got a big old chubby orange cat.
It's not a cat, it's a turtle.
That's a turtle, yep. There you go. All right, say hello.
Turtle.
Hello. He's not really camera, ready yet. He's still working on it. But look right there. Right there. Yeah, good. All right.
How old is Turtle?
Turtle is, I don't know. This one is she's sweet. This is Raccoon. There you go. Hello, kitty. She's super nice, but she's a little nervous because the dog is sitting her. What's that?
I don't think you really understand animals. That's not a raccoon. The other one wasn't a turtle.
Yep. And that's a penguin.
Yeah, penguin.
All right. Okay, where were we?
My Esmeralda, my cat, she'll be 19 in a couple of months.
Holy cow!
No,
okay.
Cats.
So Oakley had on his panel a year ago, because I just reviewed a video from a year ago. He had 10th Man and Arwen and Brian's Logic, and occasionally had Sleeping Warrior. He'd have Chocolate. He had like 8 people a year ago.
Flatzoid would go on. Yeah, they would all be on there.
Yeah. So on Monday this week, the 21-minute live stream that he did, 2 people were on. 2.
Yeah. So
like he has burned bridges with his own clown troupe.
Yes. So when I was doing my 50-hour stream, because you guys, I'm pretty sure they are actually trying to murder me, to be fair. But anyway, yeah. During that, I watched one of his streams, and it was him being in the politics Discord server in the Flat Earth section, complaining that no one wanted to debate him to 4 other people on his panel that weren't really talking.
Yeah.
And I think the people on his panel were only there because they had been in the politics Discord. So I didn't recognize any of them. I think I recognized one, maybe, their voice, but like, it, great show you got there, Nathan.
Yeah, good job. So, and I'm looking at the this is what's great though. The comments of the 21-minute video that was cut short, nobody cared enough to say, why was it cut short? Nobody cared.
Oh, no, he never gets
nobody in there. There's nobody on the entire stream there, on the comment section, saying, hey, why did it end soon? Nobody missed it.
So it's Flat Earth Debate 2164 live, Globebusters feedback. We are okay. Earth is measured flat.
Yes. That's the one. Yep. And if you look, there's 25 comments, but I only see 1, 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 23.
Oops, wrong one.
Okay. Oh, there's 2 missing. Okay. There's 2 blocked comments.
I want to see. Yeah. So he's got. I don't know who either of these people are. Either Neil Costantino.
Neil's been around for a while, but this Click OK Computers, no idea.
Never. I don't recognize either of them until 25 comments.
All gone. He's burned all his bridges.
Oh right. So there's only actually 1, 2, 3, 4. There's only actually 5 people that have actually commented. Oh wait. Let's go to newest. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 7 people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people have commented. The majority of the comments are just replies to somebody else.
Yeah, there's happy birthday, 1, 2, 3 happy birthdays.
So he's got 26,000 subscribers, and 3 people said happy birthday to him.
Yeah, he didn't break 1,000 views, and nobody noticed. Nobody watched far enough into it to notice that the stream cut off.
Why does it cut off? Let me go to the end there.
It just ends. Like mid-sentence, it ends. Nobody cared.
Yeah, they're not even saying, "Oh, I'm not playing." That's why.
It's pretty obvious who he's having a go at without him saying it, because what happens with him is he starts off by doing his new video, saying he's very proud of his new video.
That was it. And it wasn't even Nathan talking.
I want you to listen to these 2 sounds and decide which is higher.
All right, so then, you know what he's been doing? He's been going on Omegle and trolling people on there.
Omegle doesn't exist anymore.
Well, he's maybe it's old.
Something
video.
replaced
I don't know.
it, but
I don't know what it is. But these videos, of course, also don't get a lot of views. He's got some shorts, also of Omegle. Just talking to random people, and of course, they're one of the videos. People come on. He's asking ladies how old they are.
Why?
Just a laugh though. I haven't had this much of a laugh in ages.
How old are you?
This must
18.
be old.
Date of birth, 18. Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, that's where you've just got to ask it.
I mean, look! Oh my
Hello?
God! Look at him. He is
I'm getting ill.
He looks like
I'm
a
getting
troll.
Stop.
I need to. I just show people because he actually looks like Look at the guy. Like he's. How old? He's like in his late 40s, right? But he looks like 70 here. Look at
Just
him.
a laugh though. I haven't had this much of a laugh in ages.
How old are you? 18. Date of birth, 18. Thanks.
Well, that's where you've just got to ask it. Hello.
Hi.
How old are you?
15.
Right, cover the bottom of the screen.
What the
you
hell?
just don't want to look
Why?
at that.
What? I mean, oh my God, he is. I mean, I don't like to pick on people's appearance, but I didn't realize he was this ugly.
Yeah, that's why that's why he doesn't put his face on screen. I think must be. I don't know.
Goodness
but yeah, I
me.
mean, this Flat Earth thing is not. He hasn't aged well. It's not.
No. And that got 1,000 views, and then he's got student versus gas law enforcement shock, which has got less than 1,000. His shorts are getting bugger all. His shorts are just him talking to people on this Omi TV, which I think replaced Omegle. And it's like he's literally just smoking a cigarette on one.
Yeah.
But, I mean, he thinks people want to see this?
Good job. Oakley is a failure. I'm not sad about that at all.
Yeah, and he does his last community post was saying that journalism's scamming people by going to Antarctica, even though he's not paying for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Douglas Jenkins says, "I have more hair than Oakley." Yes, my hairline hasn't changed since I was 12.
Yeah, it's not generous. You know, to be honest, Craig, that's not a 4-head. That's a 6-head.
Yeah,
you
but I mean,
5-head.
I can do this.
I'm in the same boat.
I can do this, and it looks less. But Oakley can't fix his face.
No.
It's
like his head was popped off. It was chucked into a dryer for 3 hours and then put back on.
He looks like Deadpool without the mask. He looks like an ugly raccoon that made love to an even uglier raccoon. He looks like, when you do the dishes and you finish and you got that gunk in the bottom of the sink. I mean, that's just what he looks like. Oofed.
The gunk in the bottom of the sink. when he goes into banks, they turn off the CCTVs.
Sir, please put on a mask. Why? COVID's not on. No, we just mean in general, put on a mask.
The scarecrows all over England use Oakley's face?
No, actually, it was outlawed because, the horses were just going crazy. They were just, seeing it and just darting for miles, taking out cars and stuff. Jared Henry says he looks like Nathan Thompson made love to an oddly shaped avocado. Yeah, Zep Tappy's right. Ranty described him like an Oompa Loompa. He actually looked kind of slim at the top, but from the waist down, he's just round. Yeah. It's like a Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
That's why he's so upset about Neil deGrasse Tyson talking about the globe being pear-shaped. He's like, wait a second, that's me.
He wasn't just hit with the ugly stick. He was born in the ugly tree, and the branch fell, and he fell down and hit every branch on the way down. Oh my lord,
Oakley! Don't feel bad, Oakley. Frankenstein was ugly too.
I mean, Oakley, I've got to say, man, looking like you do, congratulations for tricking a woman into marrying you. Good job, mate. MXT says the Surgeon General recommends not looking at Oakley if you have a heart condition.
Oh my god.
Fallon 101 says, I'm not saying he's ugly, but his appearance could be used for shark deterrence in Australia.
Do you know, when he was a kid, his parents brought him to a dog show and he won.
Every single mirror maze at all those fairs, they've just got a sign saying Oakley's not allowed in because they can't afford to keep fixing them all.
Oh my gosh.
Selexa says, I'm never showing you a picture of me. You're mean. It's alright. No matter what you look like, you're not Nathan Oakley.
Yeah, just if you're ever feeling bad about yourself, just look in the mirror and say, better than Oakley.
Yeah. If you're ever feeling really down, alright, just take a deep breath, count to 5, and realize you've counted way higher than Nathan Oakley ever could.
Oh my gosh.
We're just being mean, but it's Nathan Oakley, so I don't really care.
He's got a face that only a mother can love, and his mother hates it.
Anyone that's ever loved Nathan Oakley was wrong.
All right. Speaking of Nathan Oakley, I gotta go take a Riley. I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll read some super chats. Oh, Dave Kircher, who's been a member for twice around the sun, says, I still want to see FTFE versus McFlatty. The ocean is only 6 feet deep. Yeah, but McFlatty needs to start brushing his teeth or his mum is not going to let him back on the internet. So, you know. 3 Ron, who's been a member for 17 months, and that's nearly twice around the sun. Keep going. Craig in the US. Our gardens are actual gardens where food is grown. Yeah, well, I grow food in my garden as well. Sometimes. I'm not going to be bothered. Lord Luminous Pooh for $5 says, first kisses are odd. You want to be firm but gentle. You want to be manly but not wake her up. No. That's... No. Tim Davidson for $5 says, I can do better. On average, a man thinks about sex every 7 seconds. Makes talking to your dad a bit weird, doesn't it? No. Charles Arnold, who's been a member for 11 months. 1 more month, mate, and you've gone around the sun. Waiting for MCToon to feel sorry for facts and change sides. No, he only does that for Som, who should be on next week, hopefully. Rick for $2 says, getting Ernest P. Worrell meets Blair Witch vibes. Mute Nevermore, who's been a member for 2 months, says, right, what would like, like plus or minus this statement is, yeah, facts, words, bud. It's a Rubik's for 17 months has been a member. 17 months of being a literal paid NASA shill. Remember, NASA is always watching. You know what you need to do. It's a secret. Jared Henry, who's been a member for 1 month, says, I think you broke him. You're definitely right. You brought back I don't know, that's not a dog, what is it?
This is like a teddy bear in the shape of a dog.
Right.
It moves. It's animatronic.
Hello, puppy.
Can you see her eyes?
No, they're hidden by the fact she's got more hair than me.
She's rubbing it in.
She's adorable.
She does need a little bit of a haircut.
My wife wants to get a companion for Riker, but she really wants to get a Chihuahua and call it Worf.
Oh my gosh. Worf, I suggest we attack. Worf, look, Worf, it's your mom. I suggest we... Stop it, Worf.
A launching torpedo. No, dude, stop.
It's a puppy.
I must kill it. You do know the greatest enemy of the Klingon Empire, though, right?
Tribbles.
Yeah. They were considered one of the greatest threats to the Klingon empires. Now, I'm really confused, right? Because in Season 3 of Star Trek Discovery, when they went to the 32nd century, there's no Klingons. Where's all the fucking Klingons gone?
I don't know what you're talking about. But
the only Ferengi I saw also seemed to have ridges on their head. Like a Klingon. I can't wait for the Academy series.
I'm working through the Next Generation still with my my kid.
Em and I are on episode 6 of the season 7 of DS9, which is not the best season, mainly because Jadzia gets replaced by Ezra, and Ezra's a bit meh.
Oh, I did a poll last night.
You did a poo last night?
Jadzia. I did Dax versus 7 of 9. And of course, you get street cred if you say, which Dax?
Yeah,
but
which
of course,
Dax?
we mean Jadzia. That went right. That's Dax. That's Dax.
Yeah.
I don't care. Anybody else says, which Dax? We know Jadzia.
Yeah.
Right. But you still get street cred for saying which Dax. But 7 of 9 won a little bit. My vote.
Of course, 7
Dax,
of 9 won.
But, yeah.
I mean, Jerry Ryan always wins. Give me a sec.
Yep. No, stop. No. No, stop.
Sorry, what?
Stop.
That bodysuit. God.
Nope.
7 of 9, tertiary adjunctive, unimatrix 01. You can assimilate me anytime, love.
All right.
Did you do... Timo Lynch for €2 says, could both of you please never cover Oakley again? Sorry, but you know he's just a cash cow for us.
I've got a couple. Speaking of cash cows,
See, what Flat Earthers really don't realize is they work for us.
Oh yeah, they create our content.
Thanks, guys. PJ for $2 says, I disagree with physics. That I don't understand. Yes. I love how he said that it doesn't agree with the laws of physics whilst completely ignoring the laws of physics.
Yeah.
Which were just given to us by the Rothschilds, apparently.
That's the thing. Like you can't just say, you know, somebody just told you. Like, we test it. Right? When you learn physics, right? Obviously this guy's never learned science, right? You actually go test it. I tested orthographic view personally myself to see if it works. Right? And when you take a physics class in high school, which obviously he never did, you do labs to see if the things you study actually happen in real life.
Yeah, very important part. That's why I was explaining to Fax that you don't just copy shit down and get a degree. You have to show that you can apply your knowledge.
Yeah, and it needs to match, right? And
yeah.
If what you learn in the physics books doesn't match reality, and you could show that it really doesn't match reality, it's not like, oh, the Rothschilds said it, thus that then you can't disagree. No, if you actually find that something doesn't match, and you actually have the evidence for it, well, there's an expensive Swedish prize waiting for you.
Yeah. I mean, Flat Earthers by now, with all their claims, should have like all of the Nobel prizes. Although I was told by Flatsoid that if I've proven the curve, then I should pick up my Nobel Peace Prize.
So many layers of wrong in that.
I know.
How many layers of wrong?
Nivox Bickelman for £5 says, reminds me of why I decided not to be a primary school teacher. Way too frustrating. Yeah, man. The thing is, though, primary school kids are smarter than Flerfs.
They are.
Yeah, you wouldn't have to explain things as many times as Toon and I explain things to Flat Earthers. I mean,
well, and you know, they're unwilling students. That's the real problem.
I mean, I'm pretty sure everyone watching here saw when Toon debated Nathan Erickson, Pitch Gullum, whatever his name is.
Yeah, Pitch Lumen.
Yeah. Pitch Lumen, yeah. So everyone saw you debate him. Everyone saw you take him through every single point and him say, oh, yeah, right? But then you also watched him debate me and ask the exact same things that he'd been answered by Toon. What is the point in us teaching them? Because they don't have the ability to retain knowledge. That's why we just mock them. Kids can learn.
Yeah.
Like, how do you think the mothers of these flat earthers like toilet trained them? Do you think they're even toilet trained?
Some. Well, hold on. They are. They collect it so that they can drink it.
Well, let's ask Oakley. Oakley, are you toilet trained?
So you don't need the toilet anymore. Why? Because your body has reabsorbed all of what was contained in your bladder that you would consider waste. Well, it's not waste, or your body would. There's no way it would reabsorb it.
Yeah, they're not toilet trained, are they?
You know, no. I want to be a urinator.
I mean,
Santos.
They have to be trained enough to collect it.
Yeah.
Right, to hold it until they get a vessel to collect it in and then put it back in the top.
Yeah. Santos, have you learned to do it properly yet?
This morning, I went to the toilet.
Oh!
He's so proud. Such a good boy.
I'm masturbating.
Oh, you had to ruin it.
No, please, that's not. Oh.
We've talked about this, bud.
Why?
Every time you go to the toilet, you don't need to do that as well.
No, and you don't have to tell people.
No, not every time.
Normally, that's not something you share.
No.
I'm masturbating.
We know.
Stop! Not again. No. Bad Santos.
I mean, could you imagine his mum bringing him up?
Oh,
no, Santos, don't put it in that. No, stop putting it in that. No, Santos, we talked about this.
Again. No. Like, we already have enough that we have to, pay child support for. Have Santos.
There's actually a mental disorder that makes people just attracted to any holes. And I just imagine that's Santos. No, Santos, not in that. No, that's a hand dryer. Santos, what are you doing in the kitchen? That chicken was for dinner.
Oh, no. Not another chicken. So Andreas Eld has a great question for us. He says, if Oakley is this ugly, then why does Red's rhetoric never show his face? He's uglier.
Well, yeah, that breaks the Geneva Convention, and you get in trouble for that shit, man. I can't show Red's face.
Yeah, to be fair, I've seen him in person.
And you did have to get new glasses and retinal surgery.
Well, I had welding goggles on already, just by chance.
And you still had to have LASIK afterwards.
Yes.
Yeah. We wouldn't. In fact, 9 out of 10 doctors don't recommend seeing Red Rhetoric face, and the other one just died. I mean,
so I'm commenting on Nathan Oakley's most recent video. Nobody's wondering why the video cuts off unexpectedly because nobody cares.
Let's see if I can see it if you're blocked or not. Newest. Have you commented?
I have.
No, you're blocked.
Oh.
Let me comment and you can see if I'm blocked.
Okay.
I said, where is the rest? Wait, I don't care.
Jaybird Max says, nobody eat at Santos's house.
Oh, no. Oh, God, no.
Here's the thing. Nobody eats at Santos's house. No. Nobody goes there except for Santos. And have you seen him? He doesn't eat.
You know those
I don't
retreats that he did?
I do not see your comment.
Yeah. You know the retreats that Santos did? You don't think he provided the food, do you?
I don't think he did any. I think he advertised it and everybody was like, hell no. I think
Could you imagine paying him to be a spiritual leader?
No. All right. Oh, no, I see my comment. Comment.
Well, yeah, you can see your own comments, but...
no, on a different account.
Let me see. I don't see it. Let me refresh.
Well, it could be listed, to be fair. YouTube has multiple data centers, and it has to replicate the data. And you're
there it is. Nobody is wondering why the video cuts off unexpectedly because nobody cares. Yeah, okay.
So we'll see if yours shows up. But people, here, you could go. You could go if you wanted. You could go comment on it and or just give a thumbs up to that comment or add your own witty thing. Keep them to that particular thread to really just drill into that one thread. I think that'd be cool.
Just comment something like top. Yeah, just comment something like, thank God this is only 20 minutes. Could we get it down to 2? Things like that.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. In fact, if his streams were just his intro, they would be so much better.
Oh, my gosh. Steel City JW says, Santos's bar has the most organic drink, fresh from the bladder to table. Gross.
Oh. Did I tell you about the person that was using the urine in their eyes?
Oh, my gosh. Yes.
Yeah. I don't know if I told you guys, but I was watching a video about a woman. It was a TikTok video she did, and she's got her eyes all red and pussy, and she's like, can someone help me? I've been following the instructions and bathing my eyes in aged urine for 2 hours a day, but they seem to be getting red and pussy. I've tried rinsing them out with fresh urine, but nothing's helping. Sorry, you're doing what? You're rinsing them out with fresh urine. Is it warm?
There's, yeah, we just did. Yep. Oh my gosh.
You can imagine going to a doctor and so what have you been doing with your eyes? I'm sorry, I may have misheard you there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I just made most of my audience throw up.
Yep. Yep. Read those super chats.
Tim Davidson for $2 says, "What is this tuck fard saying?" Fax is a really eloquent man. I don't know what you're on about. Timo Lynch for €2 says, "Please never allow this anti-Semite back on." Now, I don't think he's an anti-Semite. I don't think he's smart enough to be an anti-Semite.
Yeah. That's a bit too nuanced for him.
Yeah. He just doesn't understand anything and has seen Jews bad somewhere on the internet. That's about it.
Well, he saw Rothschilds bad.
Yeah, and then somehow read some fan fiction about Judaism taking over England. I'm not sure.
Yeah, this putting people in jail that don't agree with Judaism,
I'm pretty sure that never happened in the UK.
No, not in the US either. No,
Timo Lynch for €2 says, "Oh no, read that one, thank you." NA for $6.66. Hell Sagan. We all know that birds are fake. Shit, has that been leaked?
Of course. We all know that.
I mean, can anyone ever say they've held a real bird? No, I don't think you can.
No.
Can you? How many of you watching right now have held a real bird? They're just flying around and you've managed to hold it and to prove it's real.
I've held a penguin.
A penguin?
Yes.
A penguin.
To be fair, it was a dog.
Penguin. If anyone's never watched the video of Benedict Cumberbatch trying to say penguin, do it. It's one of those videos where the more you watch it, the funnier it gets. Oh, apparently I missed it. He claimed that Karl Marx invented Judaism.
Karl Marx?
Didn't he invent Marxism? I must have missed that. I mean, there's only so much crazy I can take in at once.
He created Marxism.
Spiderantula for 26 says the Earth was flat once, but then God inflated it. I mean, I can never understand if God's almighty powerful, why would he create a little useless snow dome?
Well, Flerf God is weak.
Yeah.
Pathetic.
Puny God.
Sad little nothing of a god, yeah.
Yeah. Tim Davidson for $2 says biokinetic information recon droid. Bird. Someone's leaking the secrets, man.
Yeah, don't be posting those. You'll get Rothschilds will show up and do what Fax thought that
the Rothschilds will show up and convert you to Judaism, which was created by Karl Marx.
Karl Marx. Karl Marx.
Remember, this is the guy that didn't know what countries were in the UK.
Oh my gosh.
String News one, yeah. Well, in my first debate with him, I asked him, what countries were in the UK, and he said, well, Scotland's in England, right?
What?
Yeah, he also said that Wales was part of Ireland, so it can't be in the UK.
I live in not England. I live in America. I know. It's England, Scotland, France, and dolphins.
Yeah, exactly right. Although dolphins is up for, so long Frank's all the fish. Stringer News one for $2 says Toon, the US did go metric with 2-litre fizzy drinks.
Fizzy drinks? Well, let me check. Hold on a second here. So let me hold on. Here we go. Fizzy drinks. He means pop. All right. Right there. Look at that. 12 fluid ounces. And then in parentheses, so it's secondarily 355 milliliters.
How many diabetes are in that?
What's that?
How many diabetes are in that?
None. This is artificially sweetened.
So it's artificial diabetes?
Yes, you can only get fake diabetes from Tab.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Mac for $2.99 Australian dollars says, "Hey dudes, hey Mac," and that is his 10th super chat on the channel. Thank you very much. Dihydrogen monoxide for £2 says, "FTFE versus Nathan Oakley debate when?" Well, Nathan Oakley's never done a debate. It doesn't happen.
He doesn't allow them.
No. I went onto his channel once and trolled him. That's about as close as you're going to get. Well, in fact, I've been on there twice to troll him, and he ejected me both times.
Well, because he, I'll go on to actually have a debate, but as soon as he stops the debate from happening, then there's nothing left but to troll him.
Yeah, just start playing his own voice back at him and stuff.
And then I'd like to know how my balls taste.
Right?
I bet they're like cheesy and like a bit like moldy and musky. You know that smell when you go into like you know that smell when you go into like a gym room and there's like a towel that's been drying for a while, but it's not quite dry and it's damp, and you get that like wet dog smell. Why am I imagining the taste of Oakley's balls?
No.
Please make it stop.
No, stop. Yeah, you can just
bad brain.
Something else.
Stop.
Go.
Fletcher Boy for $4.99, thank you, says, "Guys, he's creepy. Normal middle-aged people don't try to talk to barely legal strangers online." Yeah, there's only one reason to use those Omegle type services, and that's to talk to kids. Why is Nathan Oakley on there?
Yep.
I mean,
he's dying for content.
He
can't find anybody to debate him because he doesn't debate.
And Anthony Riley did say that they are targeting children. His words, not mine.
Yeah.
NA, who's been a member for 46 months. That's a long time. With no message. Thank you very much. Tim Davidson for $2 says, "I'm all about that space. All space, no tribbles." I'm not singing.
No, thank you. Thank you for not.
No, that's all right. I did sing during my 50-hour stream, though. And people said it was all right. Oh, no, it's Andy, who's been a member for 17 months, says, "NASA says be careful, clones are expensive." Well, why do you think Artemis keeps getting delayed?
Yeah.
Yeah. And every time that Dan uses that teleporter, not only does it like use NASA's budget for the year, but it raises the Earth's temperature by about 0.5 degree. We tried to talk to him about it, but he's all like, "Well, I got to do my Flat Earth Fridays."
Yeah, he doesn't care.
Right.
Whatever, it's Dan.
I know. I was trying to talk to him earlier, but he's like, "Look, I'm busy leaving mean comments on Creaky's channel. Will you just leave me alone?" Whenever you see mean comments... Fixed. Borg Emporia, who's been a member for 14 months, says, "When will Toon do a 50-hour mega stream?" He's got to ask his wife.
I've talked to her. She's like, I said marathon. I'm like, well, I'd have to.
She's like, "Wait, I get rid of you for 50 hours?" Yeah. Okay.
A few days. She's like, well, no. She's like, "Wait, how long?" I go, because while you were going, I'm talking to her like, "Oh Christ, go on. I'm gonna go talk to him. I'm gonna do," and so I'm like, if I do it, it's gonna be like that. She's like, "Really?" Like, yeah. Okay, well, so something like that. I don't know. We'll see how long I can actually, make it happen. But yeah.
The next time I do it, I am just going for as long as the chat will make me, but there will be certain rules. Like I have to have 5 hours sleep a day. I have to have a 10-minute break every 90 minutes or something like that, so I don't die on stream. But a lot of, if you want to keep it going forever, in that case, a lot of the stream will be watching me sleep. I'll wake up and be like, "Oh, just 6 days to go." Zumi Tomato for $2 says, "Babylon 5's Ivana versus 7. I'm sorry, but 7 every time.
So, well, the thing is, Babylon 5. Did anybody watch that?
I think about 4 or 5 people did. I mean,
yeah.
If there's one person that could maybe compete with 7 and 9, it would be Starbuck from Battlestar Galactica.
Yeah, I didn't watch the new one. Sorry.
What? Why?
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Toon, you have homework, and that is to watch all 5 seasons of the 2002 Battlestar Galactica.
There's 5 seasons? Oh
Yes.
my gosh. I accept. I like that kind
You
of
have to, because it's actually brilliant, by the way. It's just pure brilliant. It's a Rubik's
this
for
is
$5
good.
says 50-hour mega stream for MC Toon when Craig finally makes it to the US. Wait, you're the same person. NASA and a deep fakery. Yeah, if you do a 50-hour mega stream, maybe do it when I come there and I can join you.
That'd be super.
October is looking like the time at the moment, as long as that's not when they plan my surgery.
Right.
So, yeah. And thank you guys for
That'd
all
be
the
cool.
super chats. It is very, very kind. I very much appreciate it.
Read that from Andreas Eld.
Andreas Eld says, MC Toon, FTFE, if the Earth were flat, I would like to kick Oakley off the edge. But on the other hand, there is no hazmat suit in the world that would make me feel clean afterwards. Yeah. I wouldn't touch Oakley with somebody else's barge pole. When I watch him, I have to shower. And not just shower, but scrub. Like with steel wool.
Yeah, on a on a drill, you know those grinding wheels that are with the wire brushes. That on a drill, they have to be waterproof drill in the shower.
Oh, for God.
Yeah.
What, McFlatty? I blocked your number. What? Well, does your mum know that she's using her? No, you're not supposed to use your mum's phone. She told you this. Well, it's not my fault that you don't have 1,000 subs. Look, please stop crying. Stop crying. I'll ask. Can you stop? All right, give me... Guys, yeah, all right, give me a sec. Could you please subscribe to McFlatty? He's really upset that his mum wouldn't let him debate me today.
Oh.
Yeah, stop crying. I'm asking now. Okay. Just okay. If one of my subs could, one of my members could please put the link to McFlatty's channel in the chat, and if everyone could go and subscribe to McFlatty, because he doesn't have 1,000 subscribers, and he says that he cries about 3 to 4 hours a day because of that. Sorry, how many hours? Oh, you can't count to 3, right? You just think it might be 3.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well.
Look,
He once was able to count to 21, but he had to drop his pants.
Yeah, we've talked about that. So McFly, look, I'm not going to tell your mum, right? But you've got to put the phone back where you found it. Otherwise, if your mum finds out, then you're never going to be able to debate me. And do me a favor, brush your teeth, okay? Yeah.
Please.
No, I don't love you. No, I'm not going to say it because I don't love. Yeah, I am going to hang up. Good.
He's like that. Can you imagine the family reunions?
But he's not invited.
Right?
To them,
He's like, we're both YouTubers. Like, okay, I'm not really like that big of a YouTuber, but he thinks he's a big YouTuber.
Yeah,
like you're not.
Like he goes out into the street and he's like to people, "Are you subscribed to McFlatty?" And they're like, "Can you get away? I can smell your halitosis."
Yeah, he's like, "I'll give you 1,000 flat dollars if you're subscribed to me." Like Mr. Beast.
Beast probably I don't know why, but the downfall of Mr. Beast is strangely satisfying to watch.
I got nothing against him, but
dude, man, you should have
some.
Oh my God, have you not seen all the allegations?
Have
you seen the allegations from his ex-girlfriends? Oh my God, he is not a nice person.
Yeah. So, yep.
And have you heard about the Jake Weddle thing? The comedian they had on to do the first take of the 100 Days in Isolation, and they basically drove him insane.
I watched that interview. Yep.
Yeah. If you're not unsubscribed to Mr. Beast, do that now. In fact, there's now going to be a void, a power vacuum at the top of YouTube. Let's fill it
with. Fight the Flat Earth. How about
with
that?
McFlatty. Everyone get McFlatty to 300 million subs. Huge Arse for $7.99 Australian dollars says, I would touch Oakley with Flatzoid if he were impaled on a 20-foot barge pole. Is that enough?
I wouldn't. I would need 11. I would need those 11 frames as a buffer too.
Of course, if we're talking about Flatzoid, we need to play this clip.
So FTFE. Well, everybody here on the panel, quickly. Even you, Luca.
He's gone. He's gone.
This 45 degree that you at the sun, is he gone? Okay.
Yeah, he's gone.
Gosh.
Would that be a hypotenuse of a right angle triangle?
Absolutely.
Oh my gosh, he's
the 45, yeah.
No,
45, yeah.
And they all agree with him. They all agree that the 45 degrees is a hypotenuse.
They're all so stupid.
It's just brilliant. That's just what I mean. They work for us, guys. They write our content for us. We don't need to do anything. They do it. Dihydrogen monoxide for £2 says Santa proves the Earth is flat. That's apparently a quote from McFly.
That's one of his videos.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't debunked that one yet, to be honest.
Yeah,
it's a little bit hard to do so. So, yeah, Toon. How's your brain?
Yeah.
Yes, I saw her. I am sorry, bud. I do apologize. Yeah. Guys, thank you very much for watching both my streams today. I do apologize for the facepalm injuries, but there is a disclaimer in my description that says all lawsuits, please, are forwarded to MCToon.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I frankly can't afford the lawsuits anymore. They took my car. They took everything, frankly. And
I just forward them to NASA. In fact, I forward them to Karen at NASA, and she is not the one you want to mess with. I'll just tell you.
You know, Karen was fired like 3 months ago.
Oh, she won't leave. So, but
she
just a
doesn't
second.
have
Hold on. I'm feeling a little peckish. What's it peckish? What's the word for peckish if you're thirsty? Anyway, tea Earl Grey hot. Oh, thank you.
That is the best replicator I've ever seen. The hand and everything.
It is, yep. Look at that. This is Rocky Mountain.
Is that actually Earl Grey?
That actually is Earl Grey.
Nice.
It's, even better. It's not. It's loose leaf.
Yep. Yeah. Loose leaf is good.
That's the way. And it's very hot. So I don't know the word for not quite so hot.
Toon, thank you very much for coming on. I really do appreciate you helping me because I can't deal with it. My brain is sad, is what I'm saying here. And
he demanded. He's the one that demanded it be today, and you changed your schedule for it. And then he couldn't even have the decency to have his laptop be charged.
Yeah. Lomix also demanded it would be today, but then wanted to go to bed early. Apparently he needs to be in bed by 10:30.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey guys, did you know that once MCToon and I did a rap?
Oh. Here we go.
MCToon,
all right.
Drop that beat.
All right. Let it flow. Let yourself go. So I know that is the tempo.
So, yeah, let's do this. So.
Let's do this. Yo, it's MCToon, the debunking tycoon. I shatter flat earthers, make them face the moon. Your attempts are decent, but they'll swoon in the face of my logic like a deflated balloon.
Oh, MCToon, the one soon cartoons. On your real say, send Flerfs to their dues. Your theories are like old.
Thank you for watching, guys. You are amazing.
FTFE stands for fumbling the facts, evidently. I drop truth bombs so it's blended.
We still need to record a video for this.
Unrelenting. I bring the science one, you're just bent.
That'd be good.
MCToon, the finger with silver spoon. I tackle pseudoscience, make them change their tune. You're the sidekick, I'm the room. When it comes to debunking, I'm the room.
Alright, well, MCToon, thank you very much for joining me. If you guys are not subscribed to MCToon, then, go and do that now, or I will send Daniel Pratt to your house.
That's motivation enough. Thanks, Craig.
I will see you soon, buddy. Take it easy.
All right, bye.
Bye. And thank you all very much for watching. Let me get me up on screen. Whee! Thanks everyone for joining me today for both my streams. It has been fantastic. You are all amazing. I love every single one of you. Just, not you, Gary. Let me flip this around the right way. There we go. I will be back on the weekend with another debate, so stay tuned for that. Also going to be doing a couple of streams during the day where I'm editing my stuff and just chatting to you guys, so look forward to that. New episode of Flerfs Are Idiots launches on the final Friday of this week. Hell yeah. Don't go and watch the Borderlands movie. It's awful. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars?
Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now.
Good morning. These words come with a storm warning. Better batten down the hatches, grab some matches and brace yourself for a long day of misery. YouTube has given me the power to reach up into the sky and show you all that we live on the ball. I bring you science that's comprehensible. Your view is indefensible. You're reprehensible. Go on, Mr. Sensible. When I was young, I never thought I would be here to see this. A pile of random nonsense dressed up as bullshit. Your ignorance will be the death of us all, like running headfirst full speed into a wall. You could always read a book, buy a telescope, set it up and take a photo of the moon, or just be a buffoon. I send you in a balloon up to the stratosphere in page 3.
You're a few fries short of a happy meal. You're dumber than a box of hair. The wheel's spinning but the hamster's dead, and you're as smart as bait. You forgot to pay your brain bill. You're missing a few buttons on the remote control. 24 cents short of a quarter. You're surfing in Nebraska. You're as bright as Alaska in December, and you fell out of your family tree. You don't have all the cornflakes in one box. You got an IQ of 2 and it takes 3 to grunt. The elevator doesn't go all the way up, and there's a vacancy on the top floor. Your antenna doesn't pick up all the channels. You're several nuts short of a
You're Mr.
fruitcake.
Sensible, calm down, don't go too hard. You don't need the hard to burying flerfs in your backyard. You're a man of science, poise and grace. Mage 2 did everything to wipe the grins off the face. So Nathan, get away from those kids. The world is not flat and it doesn't have a lip. Recognize the differences between the textbook and the Bible and control yourself. Lay off your slander and your lies. You're a bunch of knobs poisoning the well of the youth, spreading lies that you like to claim as knowledge and truth. Stop spreading fresh bullshit like the butter on your bread. Maybe a musical assault will knock some sense into your head. I hope one day you'll hear these lyrics and smile, and you realise you used to be a 40-year-old child. Now it's time to wake up, open your eyes and see, and acknowledge the existence of.
You're a few clowns short of a circus. Your phone is off the hook. Your sewing machine is out of thread. You're all foam and no beer. You don't have all your dogs on one leash. An intellect rivaled only by garden tools. There's no grain in your silo, and your skylight leaks a little. Your belt doesn't go through all the loops. You couldn't pour water out of a boot without instructions on the heel. Your slinky's kinked, and you're proof that evolution can work in reverse. A few feathers short of a whole duck, one fruit loop short of a full bowl.
Airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars. Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now. Can we pretend that airplanes in the night sky are like shooting stars? Should be wishing for a brain right now, brain right now, brain right now.
You thought it was over? Well, I'm still standing while you're swinging, flinging feces, talking shit just like the human centipede. You got the mind of a chimp, and I'm here to expedite your shore leave. Cause I'm a seaman, but not the kind I rit up from your mum's gums. I'm the kind that sailed submarines and fired guns. I could float a boat across the ocean with my eyes closed, circumnavigate the globe with a compass and a bag of sausage rolls. Well, all you can do is nibble on your toes. I'll smack you with the hose that you taught a water level, sit and swivel. You nasal gazing muppet, you can stuff it harder than the wallet stuffed by Warren Buffett. And I don't care about your sauces unless you're serving them. And I don't care about your lines unless you're curving them. Now step away from me, you're sucking up my oxygen with a vacuum where your brain should be, you dumb fuck.
Dihydrogen monoxide for £6.66. Hale Sagan says, let's all start a petition to reclassify Nathan Oakley as a level 4 biohazard. I agree 100%. Derek Curd in the chat seems to be a Flerf who's a dumbass. Email me for debate. I will definitely get that sorted for you.
Yo, listen up, it's your boy Birch in the his house. Plan so slick, gonna make your pockets house. I got an app that's gonna change your life. But before you download, let me slice through the strife. They say the earth's a globe, but I beg to differ. I'll make you believe, I'll make you shiver. Spectroscopy needs a container, that's my claim. I've got no clue, I just hang my head in shame. Yo, listen up, it's your boy Dirt H in the his house. That's the his house. Got a plan so slick, gonna make your pockets house. I got an app that's gonna change your life. But before you download, let me slice through the strife. They say the earth's a globe, but I beg to differ. I'll make you believe, I'll make you shiver. Spectroscopy needs a container, that's my claim. I've got no clue, I just hang my head in shame. But turn up, that's the light I'm preaching. So my app is what I'm seeking. Fake challenge, try your luck. While I'm laughing, pocketing a buck. I'm a scammer.
I'm a scammer.
I'm a scammer.
I'm a scammer.
Flat Earth, that's the lie I'm preaching. Sell my app, it's what I'm seeking. Fake challenge, try your luck. While I'm laughing, pocketing a buck. I'm a scammer.
I'm a scammer.
I'm a scammer.
I'm a scammer.
Yo, fake price is a scammer. Talk about Antarctica, the icy place. Offered a free trip, dangled it in my face, but I won't go. It's not about thrift. I'm staying home, gotta protect my grift. I'm a scammer. I'm a scammer. Yo, Dave Weiss is a scammer. Talk about Antarctica, that icy place. Offered a free trip, dangled it in my face, but I won't go, it's not about the thrift. I'm staying home, gotta protect my grift. I'm a scammer. Antarctica, that icy place. Offered a free trip, dangled it in my face, but I won't go, it's not about the thrift. I'm staying home, gotta protect my grift. I'm a scammer. The scammer, I play the game. Gonna hustle hard, gonna rise to fame. But remember one thing, it's all a ploy. To make that green, I'll be your decoy. So if you wanna join, come take my hand. But beware of the tricks, it's all planned. T-I-T-R-H, that's my name. In the world of scams, I got the fame.
I'm a scammer.
Yes, you are, Dave. Yes, you are. Thank you for watching, everybody. I love every single one of you. Not Gary, and not you, Catherine. You're just a bit annoying, really. You know what? Just go away. No one likes you. Remember, stupidity is not a right. Fight the flat Earth. Fight the flat. 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 Fight the flat.
Hi, my name's Nathan Oakley, and I have been lying to people about the Earth being flat for a lot of years. I did this to hide the fact I have a small penis.
I'm a dumb flat earther, and I don't understand science.
Level.